I mean, the idea of 6 million people standing hand to hand from one end of this country to the other, everybody thinks, I mean, there's no way you can do this. And the truth is, it's just impossible enough to be possible.
This is undeniably a beautiful country, America. The word alone conjures up a host of images, cultures, and landscapes. But America is more than mountains, rivers, and deserts. America is an ideal, a spirit, a conscience. One Sunday in May of 1986, 6.5 million people joined Hands Across America. It was the largest community gathering in this nation's history. How and why is quite a story. These are Americans too, not the picture postcard kind, but they exist.
There's ain't no place for losers or the innocent of mind. It's a full-time job for anyone to stay alive.
We walk right by them. People like you and me. People who once shared the American dream but have somehow slipped between the cracks.
What a wasteland for broken dreams and hired guns. Shelter me, baby, shelter me. When I'm sinking out, losing ground, shelter me.
Hunger in this country is not only something that is mind-boggling to think of, but it is morally unacceptable.
The world is very different now, for man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed.
We felt a little bit young in the 60s to be involved, so we wanted to do something that was group. And besides that, it's a wonderful cause, hunger in America.
The inspiration for everything, for We Are the World, for Hands Across America, for all of my activism in the area of hunger came really from Harry Chapin. I'd been active in a lot of social causes before, but never really the issues of hunger and homelessness until I started to manage Harry Chapin.
Keep the change.
And Harry got involved passionately, as he did with everything. And he became, I think, the most active humanitarian in the entertainment business in the issues of hunger and homelessness. And he was articulate about it, and he was demanding of people to participate. And over the years, Harry just inspired all of us to do something and to be involved. And when Harry died, I quite frankly thought that we'd lost the opportunity to make a difference.
Such a long, long time ago. We are the children.
You know, when I got back from Africa in July of 1985, people kept asking me, they said, you know, it's wonderful what you're doing for Africa, but really, we've got to do something here for America. It's time Americans took care of Americans. Enough of charity all over the world without doing something for our own here.
And the idea of holding hands is very simple. We want you literally to do that, to join hands and form a human chain across this country from LA to New York, from New York to LA.
We're going to be using probably our own Guinness Book of World Records. It'll be the largest amount of of citizens ever to participate in a community event. It'll be the largest amount of volunteers. Probably almost 40,000 marshals will be used on the route in this event. The largest amount of celebrities ever used in an event at one time. The most number of people ever raising their voice in song. And as Marty said, probably the most amount of porta potties ever used in the entire history of this country. And just to give you a little bit of sense of the kind of physical barriers and things that we have, we go through 510 communities, we go over 10 rivers, and we go through 2 deserts.
In order to be in this line, we ask for a pledge of a minimum of $10. That gets you a certificate and a place in the line. And then for $25 or more, you also get a t-shirt, and for $35 or more, you get a lot of other goodies.
So if I give $20, I'll stand in line, I'll get a certificate and a t-shirt that says I stood in line for 50 minutes and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. But I fed a lot of hungry people.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
We do have a lot of poor and needy people in the United States, but it's also a sense of patriotism. I believe that's the biggest thing, pulling us together.
Yuppies tend to view it as an expression of the 60s cultural value. Old folks see it as neighbor helping neighbor, a lost tradition in America. Democrats see it as grassroots activism, and Republicans see it as private sector voluntarism. Parents see it as a way of bringing their families together. Patriots see it as a chance to prove America's goodness of spirit. Kids, God bless them, see it as the biggest party in the history of the world.
Hands across America!
I came basically because of my children, particularly the older one, who's only 2 and a half. I can't explain the notion of hunger to him, because children assume everybody has the same amount to eat as they do. But what I can make them understand is the sense of people coming together, what appears celebratory that has an enormous purpose behind it.
I don't think people really understand how bad it is for some people.
That if the people know, they care. If people care, they respond. So the idea is to let people know what's going on. What we're doing here, as important as it is the tip of the iceberg. This is what lets people know that there's a problem in this country. You'd be amazed at people that don't know that.
Kenny Rogers, Lily Tomlin, Pete Rose, and Bill Cosby were the first in a succession of famous faces to donate their support and talents to the project.
Hi, all of us from Kate and Alley would like to invite you to join us in Hands Across America.
On May 25th, over 6 million people will be joining hands from coast to coast to beat hunger and homelessness in America.
If you want to give a hand to help the dispossessed, the homeless, and the poor of this country, give us a ring.
Imagine you can make it happen.
$10 donation reserves your place in line, and your contribution will go directly to fight hunger and homelessness here in our country.
It will be one of our proudest moments. Hands Across America, May 25th.
Myself, along with a lot of other concerned people, are trying to do something about the problem of hunger in America. I'm going to try and join hands across America.
Kareem's call said, why don't you go to the Super Bowl people and see if we can announce this on the Super Bowl and make and get that time. And I said, well, boy, the Super Bowl time is real valuable. I don't know if they're going to give us time on the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl gave us 2 minutes at halftime. They actually gave us 4, but we could only fill 2 effectively, so we took 2 minutes. And that sort of put us on the map.
We're all here together for something important for America, right?
On Sunday, May 25th, 1986, 6 million Americans will join hands to form a continuous chain 4,000 miles across our country from Los Angeles to New York.
The significant fact is that since the Super Bowl spot, over 100 corporations have come to us to pledge support in various ways.
It's only to be expected in this day and age that commercial entities are going to become involved. If they're going to provide the seed money, I say fine. Whatever it takes.
And so on behalf of Prince, I'm really honored to be here to represent and give this check for $13,200 to this cause so that 1,320 people will be able to hold hands across America. And God bless.
And that was where the idea of selling miles really came from. The Prince put us on track to start selling corporate miles, and we sold and individual miles, and many individuals and corporations ended up doing it.
The Jazzercisers had no trouble stretching across their mile.
Yeah, but who's going to be in the desert? I will tell you this much. I will be in the desert. Don't leave me alone out there, please.
Others knew exactly where they wanted to be until they got there. But that pioneer spirit prevailed.
If you never rode west of the Arizona border, you can turn the other way, boy, but you never get far. You'll be living a lie. If you want to see the wonders of the age, you must follow the evening star.
And the West was won again, this time with the blessing and protection of Native Americans. All across the country, the spirit was rising. For young and old, every color and creed, jazzercisers and advertisers, brides and Boy Scouts, nuns and bikers. It was a day of celebration. Celebration of life and love and caring.
We're here because we think that the people in this country should all have a place to live and food to eat, and we're contributing our time and our money, and we just want our support to this cause.
Just feel like helping people out.
I wouldn't want them to do it without me.
And they came from near and far.
There's a lot of people up in Idaho that are poor and stuff, and we thought it would be kind of neat to go down and do something about it.
It started out rough. Somebody stole our van from the Rent Center last night. But we made do with Plan B.
We came all the way from Baltimore.
It was just exciting to come from Kinston for this particular thing.
Others took matters into their own hands.
Hands across Kauai.
Okay, that's it. Raise your hand.
Holding your hands and standing on the Golden Gate Bridge is probably the least you could do.
The people in Port Roberts, Washington felt the same way. So did the folks in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And Florida wasn't about to be left out in the cold.
You know, sometimes I sit and wonder just how this world would be if we had all the people laughing and everybody living in harmony. We have to say, Sela, Sela, talking to the people, Sela, Sela.
4 minutes away. Everybody get in position. Clasp a hand.
Come on, let's go.
We need to join hands and close the gaps up a little bit. Grab somebody's hand. We're going to do it.
Grab a hand and spread out down towards the Washington Monument.
Looks to me like we've got about 2 minutes.
Stop wherever you're at and get out and join hands. Just pull over and stop. We need you.
Yeah, get those hands up. Get ready to sing. Just think about the link you're making across this country and the link you're making with the issues of hunger and homelessness and the link you're making with the spirit of America.
Join together. Spread an arm's length apart.
All right, we got you. You belong.
Are we ready for a countdown? Everybody count with me. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
that's raised for it goes directly to the purpose of it. I hope that it doesn't wind up in the wrong hands.
If these people are going to use that money for appropriate, and help us to get up off of this place and get out of here, then fantastic. I'm all down for it.
Well, we're going to allocate the Hands Across America funds on a very simple formula, which is based on poverty figures, unemployment figures, and an extra amount for those states along the route, because 88% of the money was raised along the route. We're going to let the states decide basically what their needs are. We could sit in Los Angeles and decide what Philadelphia or Houston or Albuquerque needs. They will know a lot better than we will what the needs are there. So we're essentially asking the people there, based on the amount of money we know we have raised for that community, to sit down together, make some decisions about how to use the money we've raised, plus how much more money they can raise, leveraging off of us, and really make a difference in their community.
Hands Across America was a challenge to the American people, and you didn't let us down. Each and every one of us is capable of giving. If it's not money, it's caring enough to write our elected officials, even the president. If enough people do, he will have to listen. Look around your own neighborhood. Sponsor a local fundraiser. Give old blankets to a shelter. Educate those people around you to combat the myths of homelessness. No one wants to be cold and hungry, living in fear on the streets. Our biggest battle, the one that will wipe out hunger and homelessness in this country, has yet to be won. Hands Across America. It's only a beginning. I'm Daniel J. Travanti.
I wish I had a home. I like to have more food to eat. I like to have a home that got no people, only us.
So we must learn to love each other. See that man over there? He's my brother. And when he laughs, I laugh. And when he cries, I cry. And when he needs me, I'll be right there by his side.
I wish I had a chance.
Hands across America. Hands across this land I love. Divided we fall, united we stand. Hands across America. Mothers and fathers, daughters and sons, should be living together as one. And I can't help thinking again and again, the heart of a stranger beats the same as a friend.
Can you lend a hand?
So we must learn to love each other. See those people over there? They're my sister and brother. And when they laugh, I laugh. And when they cry, and when they need me, I'll be right there by their side. Hands across
This, I think, is one of the most wonderful letters. It's just a note from a little girl, Jennifer Johnson. She says, I'm sending you a contribute of 12 cents to Hands Across America, and I'm so proud to be part of it. Thank you, and God bless you all. P.S. More is on its way.
We're gonna build a chain of hands from the coast of California to the waters of New York, from the waters of New York back to the coast of California. That's gonna blow the world's mind.
There's no nation in the world that's too big for love to go from one end to the other, so we're gonna do it.
It's going to be the greatest manifestation of the power of the people. And we don't realize until we get out there the power that we have.
Let everybody understand fully that it starts in New York and ends in New York.
Helping people who don't have as much as we have, because we have shelter and parents, but they don't have anything.
I feel like if I can do something to help somebody else, that it's really important.
It's important that all of us, in some way, become socially active so that we can help those who are less fortunate.
We need more things like this happening in our country, more of us getting together, more of us caring. It's a wonderful thing that we can address our problem publicly, and I don't think that can happen many places in the world, and it's really thrilling that Americans can get together like this, hold hands across the country, and say, you know, we're going to beat this.
If everybody acted like this
all the time, it'd be a better place to live.
Nice to see so many people turn out, too. And everybody's here, black, white. Scared me a little bit.
It's beautiful. It kind of brings something to your heart. It kind of brings tears to your eyes.
It's fantastic.
Great, it's outstanding.
A natural high across America.
Hey, just great. Fantastic.
The most incredible feeling I've had maybe ever.
It's definitely exhilarating.
I got sick and tired of saying someone else should do it, and I got involved.
We need to help the people in America that need it, and I'm just very glad that I can participate in something as worthwhile as this.
I want the world to know that we all need to hold each other's hand, because we never know when we'll need a hand.
I think that it's maybe embarrassing for us to admit that we have those sort of problems in this country. I mean, we don't like to think of America as a place where there are starving people.
20 million people are hungry in the richest country in the world. That's immoral.
For us to be in this position in 1986 is quite disgusting.
And I just want everybody to know, don't be rude, give every man some food.
I see many miserable, homeless, uprooted, destitute people. So I felt bad about it, and I have to do something about it, so I feed them.